You ever had someone stuck in your head? Like no matter what you do, you can't stop thinking about them. You want them back, right? You want them to chase you, realize what they lost, and beg to have you in their life again. I feel you. It's like they've got this invisible pull, and even when you try to walk away, it feels like you're being dragged back in. But here's the twist. Magnets attract, but they also repel. And this is where it all comes down to energy. What if I told you the secret to making them come back lies in how you see yourself, how you think about them, and how you handle this whole situation? Trust me, I'm about to break it down for you, step by step. How you can shift your energy, change your mindset, and become so magnetic that they'll have no choice but to come chasing after you. And no, this isn't just some motivational fluff. There's real science, psychology, and philosophy at play here. Ready to dive in? Let's go. 1. The power of silence. Why saying less makes them chase you. Have you ever noticed how the quietest person in the room often commands the most attention? The one who doesn't speak much, but when they do, everyone listens. That's the power of silence. And guess what? In relationships, silence is one of the most powerful tools you can use, especially if you want someone to notice you again. When you chase, overtext, or try too hard to get their attention, you're like a street vendor shouting, "Look at me, please notice me." What do most people do when they hear that? They walk away. Now think of the mysterious person at a party, the one who isn't trying to impress, who seems completely at ease in their own world. People gravitate toward them. That's the energy shift you need. Look at celebrities who disappear from the spotlight for a while. The moment they return, the world is obsessed with them again. Silence creates mystery. Mystery creates attraction. But here's the trick. Silence isn't about playing games. It's about control. It's about knowing your worth and not feeling the need to prove it. So, the next time you feel the urge to over-explain, text first, or beg for attention, pause. Let them come to you. Because when you stop chasing, they start wondering. And when they start wondering, they start missing you. 2. The unexpected power of walking away. The Elon Musk effect. Let's be honest, you're giving them way too much power over your emotions. But what if you flip the script? Think about Elon Musk. Before Tesla became a billion-dollar company, he faced failure after failure. Investors pulled out. People doubted him. Did he beg them to stay? Number. He doubled down on his vision. He focused on what he could control. And guess what? The world started chasing him. That's the secret. When you walk away, not to play games, but because you know your worth, people take notice. So, here's what you do. Stop over-explaining yourself. Set boundaries and stick to them. Invest in your own growth, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Walk away from anything that doesn't serve you. And here's the crazy part. When you pull back, people start leaning in. Because confidence is magnetic, and when you own yours, they will feel it. 3. The strength in staying calm. The Bruce Lee effect. You ever heard the saying, "Be like water"? It's not just a cool quote, it's a powerful life strategy. Take Bruce Lee. He didn't just talk about it, he lived it. He believed in adapting, flowing with whatever life threw at him, rather than forcing things to happen. And that's where real strength lies. In relationships, staying calm isn't about being passive. It's about mastering your emotions. It's about responding with clarity instead of reacting with anger or desperation. When you stay calm, you create space for solutions to appear. Think about this. Instead of thinking, "Why won't they reply to me?" Start saying, "I'm okay, I'll handle whatever comes next." This simple shift allows you to regain control. It stops you from acting out of fear or anxiety. You become steady, like a rock in a storm. And guess what? People are drawn to calmness. When you stop chasing, when you stop showing desperation, that's when they start to notice you in a way you never imagined. 4. Unlock your power by setting boundaries. Let's be clear. Boundaries aren't just about saying no to people. They're about saying yes to yourself. Take a look at someone like Steve Jobs. He wasn't just a visionary because of his ideas. He was also unapologetically protective of his time and energy. He set clear boundaries and didn't let anything, especially other people's expectations, steal his focus. And that's a lesson we all need. In relationships, when you constantly let people cross your boundaries, you're sending a message, "I don't value my time or my peace." But when you set boundaries, you tell the world and yourself, that you value who you are and what you stand for. Here's a simple shift to try. Stop saying yes when you really mean no. Start saying no with confidence and know that it's a powerful form of self-respect. Setting boundaries doesn't make you selfish, it makes you strong. And when you protect your energy like this, people will start to respect you in ways they never have before. The power of embracing your flaws. Let's be real, perfection is overrated. Ever noticed how some people who aren't perfect have this magnetic aura around them? That's because they've embraced their flaws. Take a look at someone like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. He's not afraid to talk about his struggles, his flaws, or the challenges he's faced. And that vulnerability, it's what makes him powerful. When you stop pretending to be perfect and accept your imperfections, you start to radiate real confidence. Now, think about this. Instead of trying to hide your flaws, what if you embraced them? What if you said, "This is me, flaws and all"? It's like the difference between a shiny new car and an old, well-loved one. The new car might look good on the surface, but the old one has character. Here's a quick exercise. Take one thing you dislike about yourself. Accept it. Embrace it. Celebrate it as part of your story. When you stop trying to be perfect, you become irresistibly real. And when you're real, people can't help but be drawn to you. Final thought, it's time to take action. If you want them to chase you, stop focusing on them. Start focusing on you. Become the kind of person who doesn't just attract others, he commands respect, admiration, and loyalty. When you stop chasing and start owning your true power, they'll feel it. And once that happens, they won't just come back. They'll realize they can't afford to let you go. Now, the ball's in your court. Stop waiting. Stop wondering. Start becoming the best version of yourself. Let's go. The world is ready for you to rise.